In this video, I'm going to show you how to edit videos in Photopea step by step, even if you've never used it before. Photopea is a powerful free browser-based editor, and once you understand how it reads video files, you can trim clips, change speed, add text, place watermarks, and export everything as an MP4 or GIF. If this tutorial helps you, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy software guides just like this. Alright, let's jump in. First, open Photopea in your browser and load your video file such as an MP4 or GIF. When Photopea imports a video, it does something a little different from a regular image. It creates frame layers, usually ordered from bottom to top. You may notice layer names that begin with A, and that means the layer is treated as an animation frame. The first number you see, like 0, 1, or 2, tells you the order of the frame. Photopea plays those frames from the bottom layer upward, so the stack order matters. After the comma, you will see a number like 83, and that number tells Photopea how long that frame stays on screen in milliseconds. For example, 83 is roughly 12 frames per second, so understanding that timing helps you control how fast the video plays. Now let's look at the basic editing steps. If you want to trim or remove part of the video, go to the Layers panel and select the frame layer you don't want. Then press Delete. That frame will be removed and your video will become shorter. This is a simple way to cut out unwanted sections without needing complicated editing tools. Next, if you want to change playback speed, Photopea gives you a couple of options. To speed up or slow down specific frames, double-click the layer name and change the number after the comma. If you use a lower number, like a 40, the frame will play faster. If you use a higher number, like 200, the frame will stay longer on screen and slow things down. This is useful if you want to emphasize a certain moment or create a more dramatic effect. If you want to change the global speed of the whole video, you can also do that later in the export preview screen. That gives you a way to fine-tune the final playback before saving your file. So if your video feels too fast or too slow, don't worry. You can still adjust it before export. Now, let's add text, logos, or a watermark. If you want something to appear on the entire video, create a normal layer such as text, an image, or a shape and place it at the top of your layer stack. Just make sure you do not name it with A in the layer name, because Photopea will treat that as an animation frame. A standard layer without A's will appear as a static overlay across every frame in the video. This is perfect for a logo, a subscribe reminder, a title card, or a watermark. If you want something to appear only on specific frames, use a frame-specific overlay. To do that, group a single frame layer like A083 together with your graphic or text inside a layer folder. Then name that folder using the animation format, such as A083. This tells Photopea that the overlay belongs to that frame timing. It's a smart way to show labels, captions, or effects only when you need them. Once you're happy with your edits, it's time to export. Go to File, then Export As, and choose MP4 or GIF, depending on what you need. A preview window will appear, and this is where you can check the loop, review the motion, and adjust the overall speed slider if necessary. You can also change the dimensions here if you want a different size for your final video. Take a moment to preview everything carefully so you know the export will look the way you want it to. When everything looks right, click Save to render and download your finished video. Photopea will process the file and export your edited version so you can upload it, share it, or post it wherever you want. And that's really all there is to it. Now you know how to edit videos in Photopea, from understanding frame layers to trimming clips, changing speed, adding overlays, and exporting the final result. If this tutorial helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more step-by-step tutorials, and let me know in the comments what software you want to learn next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.